Everybody wants to know the boss when you're playing Dragon Force. They want to get up and personal with Mikhail, the man who is in charge of this kingdom. As well, when you have such a large staff, it's hard to get to know everybody personally, or even at least on a decent level. Speaking of levels, Ortega is on a roll. And considering their low hit points right now, it might be a good idea to fight. Might is a big question mark, of course. So let's shave Gillette off the face of the earth. Been a while since we had one of these. Really? Well, I guess he couldn't cut it. Speaking of another man who couldn't cut it, that's a little bit of a risk, so I'm gonna send soldiers after him. The best I got. The 40 best men in the world. Best is subject to taste. Speaking of taste, taste this cartoon character. Give my troops additional time to get to you before you release your own sonic boom. Because after all, two abilities can't be triggered at once. And finally, here comes Ortega, the man who may give me problems. I know you're not honey, but I gotta have you lower that troop count. Oops, I meant not to send somebody else. My bad. Hey, it's a slight hue change. You got to be kidding me. Yeah. The eyes do not look good. And trust me, I look very odd. So when in doubt, defense is the key. I still have my doubts though. I think this is actually our first soldier versus soldier battle. The most common types of troops. And surprisingly, I'm holding my own here. And now Ortega is finally going to get his. Until he sends a sonic boom that wipes out half my troops. Oh, where are you, Ortega? I'm hungry. There you are. He does not wish to serve me any Mexican food, I can tell you that. I can't eat spicy food anymore. I'm disappointed in myself. And my stomach and esophagus. Good she owned. She owned this guy. I'm getting a little sloppy at this, aren't I? An enemy commander is now under my temporary hold. For richer or poorer, for better or worse, till death doth part his body. Yes, I just said that in that context. Surprisingly, Goldark hasn't sent Gall and Scythe out, even though I'm weak in some corners here. Oh well, fair enough. Gives me time to send Scar out for revenge. And maybe some other weird conversations. Speaking of weird, here comes Alex. Who is trying to get all the way over there? What? That's going to happen a lot when you have a lot of castles. And not constantly in battles. Speaking of which, I should probably send these guys into battle, shouldn't I? I should. And now finally the Master and Sensei. Gets to go with a pupil. The pupil of what, I'm not sure. Shadow, let's see, who should I send? Shadow, sure, why not? One castle at a time, and then some more castles. Then Rygar says hello. Hello, Rygar. I know. You're disappointed in everything I've done this entire game. So, Rudger and Rygar finally get to say hello to people. Not always the most polite hello, I know. Hey Vlad, what's up? Take care of... well... dinner. Okay, go for it. Gollum wants to have a word with Alex. I'll be right back. And Alex has been Alexed. No miracles for you, Alex. Sega should not have you as a mascot. Your paper rock scissors did not work. Meanwhile, poor Catus is gonna be haggis. Poor little spirit rocker went away. Not to confuse a Peace Walker. which would make Hyatt, Solid Snake, very angry. Juan's Generals is joining me. Meanwhile, let's meet Goldark, the man who started all this. A man in shiny armor and a fur coat like Leon's. Yeah, a man with vision, alright. So this force is probably not going to win. But some strange things could happen. So Lane, how do you feel about Goal? Oh my. Time for some punishment. Punishment. And now we get to watch fire be flung every which way. And you can guess who has the real advantage here. Not me. So, more fire. Kinky. You almost think Lane was related to me. Thank goodness no. Meanwhile, something we probably haven't seen. Dark Vortex. Time to get sucked. Really? Didn't capture a single troop? Hmm. A prisoner only temporarily. Or Gaul should now be made into pudding by a real mage. The Golem? Yes, the Golem. But before we have Scar go against Scythe, that's a bad troop type matchup. Go for it, Rock. We all know how this is going to turn out. Probably a dead Rock. You know what they say about the hand that rocks the cradle? Well, before the Golem can even get there. The Rock got crushed. So, it's the fight everybody's been waiting for. Scar versus Scythe. Threats abound. And I forgot Scar was in for physical health as well. Fair enough. It's time for some raid. And when harpies get scorched, well, there's only one thing to do. Clear out all the troops in front of them. Apparently all the troops have been cleared out in front of Scar as well. The unfortunate thing is they don't get any unique duel conversations. They'll just use their standard, I'm going to defeat you, generic general. And Scar's wretched luck is wretched once again. History repeats itself. Embarrassing, isn't it? Well, the good news is, Sophie's got this. We know the results of this one. Sophie always wins. Cough. Well, this was a little unexpected. Since we have nothing to lose, except Sophie getting injured, have a duel. Mage versus mage. Maybe I'll be lucky. Four-hit beatdown. That was a beatdown. So after Gator wins, it's unlikely he will defeat Goldark. So we'll be in the next video. Scythe and Gull will have recovered somehow. And we'll send a real army against them. No more fooling around. See you later, alligator. Oh my!